there, YouTube land, and welcome back to the Small Workshop Adventures. Bit of housekeeping before we get started. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and click the like button. It's really appreciated if you click the like button, as that makes all the difference to the channel, and YouTube promote my channel. They really do that better if you're clicking the like button. So likes are really, really important, and click the notification bell if you want to know when new videos are coming out. So what's this video? Well, you know that from the thumbnail, don't you? I have been sent, so I put that right at the start, I've been sent a laser level. So that's what I'm going to be reviewing. So I'm not being paid for this, but they have obviously sent this to me for free, and I'm doing a review on the channel. So that's right out there at the start, but I can say what I like about it. I'm not pushing this in any way other than just giving an honest review, and there'll be a link at the end in the description if you want to go and check this out, to go and look at it for yourself. So that's what we're doing. So here is the laser level. It's the Lasgoo. Never heard of that make, although I've seen obviously on YouTube. I've done a little bit of my homework and checked out, and there's a few of them around. There's a few videos again of this. So the company are obviously pushing this, which is what companies and products do, don't they? They want to push their products. Is it any good? Well, I've watched some other views, but I'm going to review it myself. So it's the Lasgoo laser. It's a LG-3D. So there you go. It's got, if I can read that, it's got 360 full layout. Quite impressive. 2 rechargeable batteries, so you can always have it on. You can always be full, ready to use it. So you've always got a battery charged up, and a self-leveling and manual mode. So quite good, very high precision. That's what it says. So we're going to look. We're going to open up the box and have a look. So on opening up the box, you get this lovely, I have to say, it's actually quite smart. You get this lovely carry case. Really quite smart. Zip. It's not heavy. And that looks good. I have to say that looks good. Looks good. The Lasgoo looks good. Now, I'm not an expert on laser levels. I have to say, I've talked about this on my channel. So I'm somebody who has never really used much in the way of laser levels, but I've seen some of these and but I have used them a bit. And obviously a game changer, and really, really helps. But I'm going to use, and probably, like I said with the other digital stuff that I'm getting into, I'm still going to, it'll be part of this, and using, you know, levels, bubble spirit levels. So I will be honest right from the start, that it would be something I would need to integrate into using it all the time. But watching obviously other people who've done it, it has been a game changer. And is it more accurate? Probably. So we're going to look at that and get into the box and see what it's about. Right, let's open her up. Here we go. Nice little zip. Now that's neat. Look at that. That is well protected, isn't it? That is properly cut into some nice foam. And we've got a nice little protection, so it's always going to be nicely protected. I mean, getting on site, if you're going to use it and it's going to be in the back of your van, obviously it's going to get dirty, isn't it? But let's have a look. We have a nice little user manual. The Lasgoo model LG-3D. This is a 3D laser. So we have got that there. And for me, English is pages 1 to 17. So that you can see that there. And user safety, important, particularly with batteries. Gives you a product overview. And you can see there about the batteries, and it tells you all the various components. And then we've got operational tips, which is there. And it tells you what you can do. leveling the laser, manual mode, auto self-leveling mode, and it has this amazing pivot bracket which is in here, which is this. That's actually quite an amazing bit of kit actually for putting it on there and being able to use it in a to get more out of it. So there we go, and we've got troubleshooting, just walking through the manual, and it comes with a 3-year warranty as well, so you can actually go there and do your warranty. Lasgoo.tools.com for warranty coverage and warranty repair information. Send an email to support@lasgootools.com. So 3 years, and then we've got the spec and so forth. Then we're into another language. First impressions. Looks good. It's quite a funky bit of kit. It's not heavy at all. It's really light. You can see there, just looking around it, it's got, obviously these are the where the lasers are. You've got 1, 2 and 3 to create that full vertical and horizontal, and the 360. So you've got your on off button there, which you switch it on and off, and on here you've got your modes and things and self-leveling, so you can scroll through the modes to get that, to see how to scroll through for the various different operations when you want to set your levels. Underneath here at the back, or on the bottom actually, you clip that out and your batteries go in there. So I'm just going to make sure I put that the right way around. I think it's that way. So battery goes in, clips up, and she's in and ready to go. Nice and easy. So here's your battery, your rechargeable batteries. There you can see I've just plugged it in there. You've got a USB to C connection, and we've all got these, haven't we? We've got loads of these around the house now. It's normal if you've got devices that you've got this connector, so you can charge up your batteries nice and simply. We've got a little laser target there, so you can put that on the wall, you can put that on your surface, and you can set your target up. So that's just straightforward and self-explanatory really. A little clip on the back there so that you can set it up, and you can set your target. This is the pivot bracket, and I think this is absolutely brilliant. There are so many ways to mount it. You could mount it onto steel, aluminium. You've got magnetic brackets there and there, so you could obviously put that onto something that's metal and it's going to stay. You've got a hole there, so you can put a screw in and fix it to a piece of timber, and you can fix that. So you've got a number of ways of doing it. Under here, we've either got one of those brackets. So on tripods that we often use for cameras and things like that, you just screw it straight in. Absolutely perfect for screwing it into there. So you can mount it on a tripod or a bigger. That is like a microphone connector bracket, so screw. So you could undo that. So a different size. So you've got so many options of fixing it and placing it so you can get it absolutely perfect level. And then the genius of this, I think, the genius of this, I'm not using it yet, I haven't even turned it on yet, have we? Is that once this is mounted, so let me just mount this on here. Hang on a second. Right, as you can see here, it's now mounted. I've just screwed it on under there, so it's now screwed in because you've got the same little connection underneath the bracket, underneath the laser level, sorry, off of the pivot bracket. You can see there now, hanging there nicely. This, so once it's on your tripod or your service, you've got, as you can see there, I'm winding this up and down. You've got about 70 millimeters that you can then adjust it up or down to get it absolutely perfect. So it's not like you have to adjust, it's sat on there and it's static. Once it's on your tripod or your surface, you can still move it up and down. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. There you go, you can see it going up and down. Okay, to turn on, just to simply turn on into self-leveling mode. So you can do manual mode where you can set all sorts of angles, but this is self-leveling. You'll see, you just need to see you've got the locked and unlocked. So we just bring it back and you can see it's flashing because it's not level. So I need it'll so it's letting me know it's not level. So we're going to turn that round, and you can see now it stopped flashing because obviously my bench is level. That's a good news, isn't it? So it's sitting there. Now the 360 aspect of it, look at that. You can see it there. You can see, now this is just going around my workshop. You can see it there. Now that line has come up. Look at that. Look at that line. There you go. It's dissecting there. It's going across the ceiling. I'll come out of the way. I'm standing in the way of the laser. So I'm stopping it. Actually, let's come out of the way of the laser. There it is. It's going down there. You can see. And if we come around here, you can see that going there, and you can see it coming around the wall there, can't you? Down, it's going across everything and bringing it there. So that is 360. I'm now standing in the way, but that is the 360 nature of that. I mean, that is absolutely brilliant. Now we're going to look at how you can turn off some of those through the different modes, or also you can go into manual mode. This is in self-leveling. So again, if it goes out of level, you know it's out of level because it's flashing. That's really straightforward, isn't it? That's almost idiot proof. Love that. You can get so many markings, so many levels from that. Absolutely brilliant. So if you just want one mode, you don't need all those on. You just need to have one single vertical or horizontal line. We've got a horizontal line there, and we've got a vertical line there, and we've got our vertical line coming up there. So let's just scroll out through there. On the mode button, we just come through them. So we've taken out that horizontal, we've taken out that. So let's just get to, right, we've just got a horizontal now. We've just got a horizontal line. It's nothing else is going on. It's just gone to a single horizontal. Now if we want a vertical line, we just scroll it and we create it on the mode button. We just press the mode button. So there we are. As you can see it adding the various, oh, I need to get my finger in, that would help. Right, there we go. I was just pressing through, and as I press that, you see it starts to add. It's gone to just horizontal, vertical. It's got them all going on now, and I'm just scrolling through the mode button, and that gives us all sorts of markings, so we can do so much with this. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, if you actually need to create a different level, you just need to follow a line, and you need a line to follow something that's actually not level, that often we need to do in things. So you leave it in the locked position, turn it on the mode, and now that red light has come on. Now that is in manual mode. So if I turn that, I can now create, it's not flashing anymore. So I can create a line any way I want. As you can see, I'm tilting it and I can create lines any which way. Absolutely amazing. Just by that, keeping it in the lock position, and then I can do some manual stuff and create lines that I need to follow. So here we are, still in manual mode. As you can see, it's over to that side and the red light is on, and now all I've got is the horizontal there. So now, as you can see, I can create whatever line I like and actually follow that all the way through. If I scroll through on the mode again, we've just got the vertical, so I want a line going across there, so I can do that, and scroll again on the horizontal, and it's come off. There we go, we've got them all back, and now you just want that one going up where you want. So you've got various different modes that you can, as you can see, turn around and add and subtract various 360 laser lines. This button there is really just the brightness. As far as I can see and I understand, that is just the brightness button. So that you can see that, whether you'll see that actually dim or not on here. Right, slightly, that's dimmed it down, and then that's and then it's got brighter. Let's do that again. Off and on. So I don't know if you can see that, but that is actually reducing the brightness or bringing it back to full. And by adding that, that's brightest. and it's less bright. It's taken the light off. So nice, and you can add your brightness, which is going to work if you're outside. Now we'll come to that. So I'm outside now, and I've just set it up on a tripod, so you can see there, just a normal camera tripod you can get. And this is a fairly bright day. It's not absolute bright sunshine, but it's a fairly bright day. But you can still see it, and I don't know if you can see it on there on the camera. I can zoom in, and you can certainly see it up there as you follow the line down. And you can see I'm getting the camera in the way, so you may or may not be able to see the line. But I can see it. I don't know if you can see that there. It is crossing just there. I'm getting the camera. It's not helping because it's actually obliterating the... there you go. I can see the line now. I'm just coming out of getting the camera in the way of where the line is. So it's there. I think you can see it going across. I can see it. But that's bright daylight. And if I stand back here where it is, I can see a point. That's where it's crossing. Right there. And you may not pick that up on the camera, but I can visibly see that with my eyes. So that is good news. Out in a bright sunlight, I can still see a line. Now, I am not an expert on laser levels. Not by a long way. If you want an actual expert opinion on these, then go and find some other channels, go and do some more research. But I'm going to use this. I am going to use this, and I think it's a brilliant bit of kit. I have to say, I think I'm going to use this quite a lot, actually. I'm going to set it. And the thing about any of these tools that we have, the only way you use them is to have them to hand, isn't it? If they're buried, you just go back to your old, the ways you're used to doing, isn't it? For me, using a spirit level, we're talking about leveling. So, but if this is to hand all the time, and that's the way to get to use this so that it becomes a go-to bit of kit, then it needs to be easily accessible. I'm going to put this on as part of my toolkit. It's going to be with my tools, and I'm going to have it there so I can just go and get it and start to use it. I think this is going to become an invaluable bit of kit. But you make your choice. You may do your research and you check it out. I think it's a good bit of kit. I'm going to leave a link in the description where at the moment, for a short period of time, there's a 10% discount on it. If you want to go and buy something like this, you do not have to go and do that, but you might want to look. There's a link in the description and it takes you to an Amazon page where you can have a look at this. Go and check it out for yourself. Make your own mind up, but I'm really impressed with it. So this has been another tool review, the Lasgoo Laser Level 3D. Go and check it out. And there's lots of other stuff on the channel. So if you're here for the first time, then please go and check out. There's loads on the channel, all sorts of builds. There's some tool reviews. There's all sorts of stuff. So go and check some of those out. So all there is for me to say is thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. So from me, Mark, at the Small Workshop Adventures, take care, everybody. Bye.